Hello, and welcome to CDFS 210. This week, week 4, we're going to be discussing nurturing family relationships. There are many things we can do to nurture close relationships, but one critical way is the support we offer one another. This includes parent support of their children, as well as parent support of each other. The support parents offer one another and the way that they work together is referred to as co-parenting. The co in parenting does not mean that two parents have identical beliefs, but rather it means they have complementary roles. Importantly, co-parenting is not exclusive to the traditional notions of family. For example, a family consisting of a father, mother, and a child. Indeed, co-parenting can successfully occur in families in multiple structures, including but not exhaustive to where there is one parent, in families where extended family members are involved, and in families where parents are divorced. Co-parenting is parents' ability to work together and to coordinate their efforts in caring for their children. Researchers who study co-parenting have identified 4 factors that provide an accurate assessment of the co-parenting relationship. These include antagonism, presence or absence between the parents, the degree of balance and engagement and participation with children, the level of cohesion between the parents and family members, and the effective connection between parents and family members. Often parents will not say that they have a good co-parenting relationship with their partner. Rather, they will often indicate that there is a cooperative relationship with their partner. They will also say that there's clear communication with their partner, that they're on the same page as their partner regarding beliefs about how their children should behave and who is in charge of the family. Finally, parents that are in supportive co-parenting relationships indicate that there is an emotional closeness and connection in their relationship as well as in their family. Belsky, Putnam, and Cornick identified different typologies of co-parenting. These include the following: co-parenting supportive, co-parenting unsupportive, and co-parenting unsupportive emotional. Co-parenting supportive is when one or both parents support the other's goals, desires, and intentions. So this would be a parent that communicates well with their parenting partner and discusses their goals as parents. When issues with children come up, they support one another. Co-parenting unsupportive is when one or both parents undermines the other's goals, desires, and intentions. This could be representative of parents that are not connecting with one another and thus are not on the same page. When there is unsupportive co-parenting that is accompanied by negative affect, this is called co-parenting unsupportive emotional. This type of co-parenting relationship may emerge when parents are unsatisfied in their relationship with one another, or when one parent is unhappy with the other. As previously noted, co-parenting can occur in diverse family structures, and once again, this list is not exhaustive, but just for example. Co-parenting in multi-generational families, when more than one generation lives in a household. Usually this is seen when older generations, also known as grandparents, help out younger generations with raising their children. Disagreements can arise between the generations, but if the parents, not the grandparents or another elder, are the primary decision makers in parenting, and the elders are advisors, successful co-parenting can occur. Co-parenting can also occur in single-parent families. Single parents often rely on other families, members, uncles, aunts for support. They may also rely on friends to provide support and help raise their children. Finally, when parents are divorced, they can still maintain a co-parenting relationship as well, as it may include step-parents in the co-parenting relationship. The biggest issue in divorce and step families is clearly defining roles and communicating with one another. One common way that parents can encourage closeness and nurture parent-child relationships is through regular occurring activities that bring the family together on a regular basis. They are also known as routines or rituals. Routines occur on a regular basis, cycling on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. There's usually a practical goal involved, such as eating or bathing. These practices foster a family that is intimate. Rituals occur at longer intervals, often annual. They are repeated patterns of behavior that have symbolic meaning for the family. These include holidays and traditions, an annual beach trip with the family, There are different types of rituals: connection, love, and community. Connection rituals include events with an aim to bring families together, maybe a vacation. Love rituals are ways to express admiration and affection towards other family members, birthdays. Finally, community rituals involve connecting the family to larger culture. Area festivals to celebrate local culture might be an example. Another way parents can nurture close relationships with their children is to avoid negative interaction patterns within the family. This includes negativity with your child as well as avoiding negativity with your partner. Indeed, children are influenced on not only how their parents interact with them directly, but also how their parents interact with one another. Unfortunately, there are some inappropriate patterns of partner relationships that affect children negatively. These include detouring or scapegoating, triangulation, and meshed and disengaged. Detouring or scapegoating is when parents are unhappy with their partner but take it out on or blame the child. Triangulation is when one parent forms an alliance with a child and purposefully leaves out the other parent. And meshed is when the parent is over-involved in the child's life or over-involves the child in their life. For example, uses the child as a substitute partner. Finally, disengaged parenting is when the parent removes themselves from the parent and the child relationship. Again, all of these patterns are thought to result from an unsatisfying partner relationship, and they undermine fostering nurturing closeness with their child. Aside from unsatisfying partner relationships, negative forms of parenting can emerge from stress. Stress can result from major life events such as death in the family, loss of a job. It can also result from everyday stress or those everyday annoyances or hassles. The major ways that parents can circumvent the ill effects of stress is through support from others or social support. Social support can be given by family, friends, and community resources. The social support serves to alleviate stress by providing resources, instrumental aids, or compassion. In addition to stress, negative feelings can be the result of personality. Some individuals are more short-tempered and less patient. Aside from social support, parents can also do things to reduce negativity within the family unit, including creating family time, goes back to playing those board games, maintaining realistic expectations. Not everyone's going to be happy. Not everyone's going to take out the trash when you want to. And learning ways to manage negative feelings. Importantly, by addressing negativity, parents can foster nurturing relationships within the family unit. To end us on a positive focus, there are other specific ways that parents can foster close, nurturing relationships within the family, including how they foster children's emotional development. The process by which children learn about emotions is called emotional socialization. This occurs via direct and indirect ways. Direct emotional socialization is when parents respond to their children's emotions or when they proactively discuss emotions with their children. Indirect socialization processes are ways that children's understanding of emotion is influenced, but not via direct interaction. Indirect emotional socialization includes the ways parents express and regulate emotions, which children see, as well as their emotional climate in the family. For example, how expressive a family is. Research shows that parents who respond to their children's emotions in supportive ways, for example, support their emotional expression, help them to figure out ways to regulate emotions, have children who are more socially competent. Moreover, when parents express emotions in a way that is consistent with the larger culture, they are more likely to be emotionally competent.